Actually, you got to move out of the way here, buddy, because I'm going to be coming this way. Come on, scoot over. I'm going to need that ramp in a moment. Get out of here. Okay, so what we're going to do is go ahead and grab one of these guys over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, guys, I'm going to go and grab this alligator over here by the tail, just to try and scoot him up and out of the little dog pile going on over here. Try and get him clear of everybody. Come here, big fella. There we go. This is not a 2-for-1 deal. Let go of him. Come on. Okay, so what we're going to do is just very carefully try and squeeze in here. There we go. Okay. Alright, thank you guys. Oh, it's heavy too. Alright, if you want a picture, go and get that picture really quick there because he is not a lightweight. Okay. This alligator is about 9 feet, probably about 250 pounds. And we're going to go and set him right down here in the sand. Okay. There we go. Nice and carefully, guys. Whew. Oh yeah, they do bite, by the way. Okay. Yeah, I know a lot of people think, oh, he picked it up, it must be tame. No, that is not the case. I know how to pick them up to try and keep them calm, but if you mess up, yes, he will bite you, no doubt about that, okay? So take a look inside that mouth. There are 80 teeth in there, 40 on the top and 40 on the bottom. Now, the neat thing about the teeth is they will break them off, grow them back, and cycle through about 3,000 teeth in their life, which comes in handy when you think about how hard they bite down. A large animal can bite down with an entire ton of force in their mouth, guys. 2,000 pounds per square inch of power. Yeah, you guys don't look very impressed with that number. You gotta think about it. It's like the weight of a car inside of his mouth. Let me try and show you. I'm gonna take my finger, I'm gonna tap his teeth, and see if he'll slam the jaw shut, try to bite my finger for your entertainment. Woo! Alright, let's see if he will show us this. Nice and careful. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So there you can see and hear some of that jaw pressure, in case you thought I was making it up, okay? If you look around the neck, that is the jaw muscle right there. That's what gives him that immense amount of crushing force. And I mean, if you don't believe me, Google it. It's literally like the weight of a small car inside his mouth. Now, lucky for me, though, all that power is in closing. I can hold it shut with one hand. Very small amount of opening force. This saves my butt all day, guys. I wouldn't even have a job wasn't that fact. Or the show would just be shorter, more exciting, and would have new people in every episode of Gator Boys. Now, we have all the gators here as nuisance animals. These are the ones that show up in a backyard swimming pool, or maybe this guy ate Fluffy, or something along those lines. And it happens, they eat people's dogs. Now, once he eats a dog, they call it a trapper to capture and kill him. Unless the dog was Pomeranian, then they should let him go to eat more of those. Yeah, I know the jokes are bad, but that's my favorite one. Unfortunately, state of Florida, they don't like that. They actually kill several thousand nuisance gators a year, which is sad. It's not their fault. It's usually a nuisance person's fault. People having fed the alligators. Once you feed them, they learn to associate you with food. And if you come back without food, you are the food. That's why it's illegal to feed them. A good piece of advice, folks. Do not feed animals that can eat you. It's a bad idea, okay? Now, what we actually do in here is we do our shows, and if you guys enjoy the show and the bad jokes, that's what we have a tip jars around the enclosure for, and we use a portion of that money to run the rescue, saving their lives. You appreciate this, right, big guy? Yes. Yes, he does, guys. That's why we're called Gator Boys Alligator Rescue, like the sign says back there. If we were not here, they would have all unfortunately been destroyed. We actually rescue about 100 gators a year. They come to this park first, and then we send them out to one of 5 other parks that we work with. Now, we do not release them back out in the wild. We're not allowed to by law. The law says that as a nuisance gator, they have to be kept in captivity or unfortunately destroyed. And I can only assume that that is because they are all super hyper-aggressive. Sarcasm, of course, folks. Now, we actually cannot release them because they do have a homing ability. Even if I relocate this guy 100 miles away, he will come back to the exact same backyard that he was caught in because that's his home. Okay, so you can't let him go because of that fact. And as far as them being aggressive, people expect them to chase you. I've worked with gators 10 years. I have never had an alligator chase me on land unless I had a bucket of chicken. Yeah, otherwise, they're not things that chase people on land. That's all a big myth, okay? Now, these guys in here, alligator wrestling, okay? It's not really wrestling, so to say. I don't try to hurt, headlock, or body slam him. I don't wear tights or spandex, you know, none of that kind of stuff. Alligator wrestling is actually techniques used by the Seminole tribe of Florida to capture the gator. They want to jump on the back, tie rope around the jaws, bring back to their camp alive. And the way they do this when they were alone is by holding the jaws of the alligator shut between your chin and your chest, allowing your hands to be free to take out a rope and tie a knot. You guys want me to demonstrate that for you, right? Hey, I like this guy. He's on my side. Alright, well, I am going to go ahead and demonstrate it for you guys. I was hoping for a little bit more excitement out there about this, but yeah, I'm going to hold the jaws shut between my chin and my chest and then mimic how they would tie the jaws up. So they'd hold them up like this. No hands. Hey, thank you. Woo! You then take out that rope, tie it up around his jaws, caught and tied alligator. You can even play tic-tac-toe with them in the sand. I'm kidding, don't do that, guys. But the idea is, yes, I can do silly stuff like this because he really cannot open up the jaw. I can hold it shut that easily. Now, if he were to bite me, I cannot open up his jaw. Physically impossible for me to do it with my bare hands. Okay, so it does work both ways there, if you know what I mean. Now, the biggest question we get, why aren't the rest of them all attacking me? Most people expect as soon as I walk through the door, I'll be eaten alive, and when I survive the first 5 minutes, you guys look pretty disappointed I'm not dead yet. When they first come in from the wild, you would not be this close to him because he would feel threatened by your presence and he would try to bite you out of fear. He would defend himself, okay? Now, once he's realized, I'm not going to hurt him, I do an animal-friendly show, that's why he's so calm and relaxed, because they realize, I'm not a threat, I'm not going to hurt him, they don't have to defend themselves. Now, he also knows, though, that if he comes over to try to bite me, just to attack me, I'm going to make him do the show instead. They know that, I'm not kidding you, okay? They don't come up towards me because they know if any of them even look at me the wrong way, boom, they earn themselves a show, okay? I wrestle every single alligator in here and they know that. Now, does that make them my friends or my buddies or that they like me? Of course not. They are alligators, they're not Labradors, they never like you, they will bite you, and in fact, that one, believe it or not, actually bit my boss right in the head one time. I'm not making it up. You can watch it. It's on the TV show on Animal Planet. It bites him right in the head. That is my favorite alligator right there. He's a good gator. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the show, we do film a show here called Gator Boys. Anybody ever see that before? Yeah, a couple of people have. Okay. Yeah, if you've not seen the show, check it out. This is where we actually film the show. And if you watch in a few episodes, you'll see a tall, handsome guy. He kind of looks like this. Yeah. Yeah, check it out. Now, if we look at the back of our alligator, they have these big bumps and ridges across their back made out of bone. Each one's what they call an osteoderm. This means bone skin in Latin. These are like armor plates to protect them. If you look at my bracelet, that's what's made out of, are the bone plates in the back is armor. Right behind the eyes are the ears back here. They have flaps to seal these off, keeps out water. They can seal off their nostrils. Even the back of their throat seals off. If you guys look back there, you see it ends. He has what we call a glottis. That's a valve to seal it off. Although he lives in the water, he doesn't breathe underwater, but he can hold his breath up to 6 hours at a time. Now, I have one more trick here, guys. Before I do it, though, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself so you don't think I'm just some dumb redneck. I see the stairs all day, guys. I do have a bachelor's degree in environmental studies from Florida International University, so educated redneck, hey! Yeah, thank you. I actually do research on reptiles and amphibians professionally. Over the last year, I was down in the Peruvian Amazon, Costa Rica, and Mexico, working with crocodiles and other reptiles. I'll actually be down in Mexico next month working with some crocs. So this is a line of work that I enjoy. Now, the catch, of course there's a catch, is that working here I'm a volunteer. There is no hourly pay as a volunteer or insurance due to liability. That way, if ripped off my hand, I just get a get-well-soon card. Yeah. That's not a joke either. Okay. That also means the only money that we make does come from our tip jars, a portion which we use to run our rescue, and the rest of that money is what pays me for actually doing the show. So if you've enjoyed the show, the Gators and I appreciate anything that goes in those jars. Now your last trick is what we call the face off. You mess it up and your face comes off. Yeah. Now, before I do this, I have to say, do not try this at home. I do try to make the show funny. I know the jokes are bad, but I want you to laugh at them, have a good time. To give you the scary side, people do get hurt. A friend of mine, actually 2 friends of mine got bit this past year. One of them got bit in the arm, did a death roll. It actually ripped out his whole bicep muscle, swallowed it in front of the audience. That's not a joke. The other guy got bit across the hand. The gator spun too, actually snapped his wrist, had bones sticking right outside of his wrist. So, again, guys, these are powerful animals that can injure you. Now, you can tell I'm very calm and comfortable here because I've worked with gators for 10 years. I know how to do it. I probably make it look easy because I have experience, but please don't try it, okay? Now, I'm going to set my chin on the edge of that open jaw. The purpose behind the trick is absolutely nothing. Yeah, it's just for pictures, guys, okay? So we hold them up. Nope. Oh. That's not the trick. Try that again. No. Come on. You think I have it? He only has to do 2 of these shows. I do 20 a day.
Yeah.
Picture quickly. It smells great, by the way. You can even do this.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that.
You can't shut his bottom jaw.
Right. There we go, guys. Thank you very much. Now, as you can see, he does walk away. He's not mean or evil. As long as you try to respect him and keep your distance, guys, they do the same thing. What we're going to do now is take out our baby Gator, you know, touch and pet, you go home for a photo. We offer that for a $5 donation to the rescue. Taking photos of the show, I'd love to see them. Tag us on our social media board right back there. Did you guys enjoy the show and have a good time?
Awesome.
Thank you very much, guys. Your baby alligator's right there. Any questions for me? I'll be by the tip jar strategically. Have a great day.
Can you hold him while you go hold the gator? Yeah.